That's now 3 straight home runs. Back to back to back jacks. And we're only in the first inning. And now I wouldn't be surprised to see that bullpen spring into action because it's really tough to endure this type of inning and then go on to pitch an effective game.
And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
My goodness, it's not too often that you're going to see an outburst like this. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. I don't know if the wind's picked up or everything's out over the middle of the plate, but baseballs are flying all over this place.
In the air out to left. Brantley has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
Joey Votto will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field, and oh, hang on now, this ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. And the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left as this lead swells to 7-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go.
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Number 52 will come in and pitch now.
For the Indians, number 52.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Standing in now, Big Daddy, Big Dog. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone! Open up the record books. back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Boomer. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Into the box, Big Daddy, Big Dog. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now, Babe. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. A solo shot here to left as the blowout continues. In is Joey Votto now. Lined hard toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Reds lead it 12. Number 4, the West Virginian gets the call to start this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Got him. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Well, it certainly wasn't a good start. You're down by a ton after the first. So stay patient, chip away. You've got 9 innings to go.
Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's an asset every single game.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Grounded back up the middle. Cozart has it. And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him.
Yeah, and that's a 2-out error right here in the first inning. Now, you hate to prolong any inning, but especially the first one. Now you're going to force your guy to face another dangerous hitter in this inning when he should be relaxing in the dugout.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Billy Hamilton will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
Line to the right side. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first down.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. As he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
He's going right through him here in the second. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that can really pay off later in the game.
Settling in now, Zach Cozart. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
These guys, they can get you from anywhere. I mean, that's the number 9 hitter here, and he's taking one over the wall. And you sure don't get a lot of easy outs with this lineup.
Standing in now, number 3. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time.
Hosed.
Reds will be... Michael Brantley strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
The 0-1 delivery. And he misses with it, 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Boomer in foul ground. A quick out, number 1.
Yet not always an easy play heading toward the stands out there in left field. He's got a few different things to worry about over there, but he stays with it to make it look routine.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Big Dog will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Right fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lays off 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside, 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the third inning here on the show. Boomer stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit now as that's how the third inning gets underway.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
He's set. Here it comes. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
The right fielder, number 6.
Billy Hamilton will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far.
Well, sitting up here, it looks like there's a lot of wide open spaces, but he's been hitting them right at people all game long.
Belted high in the air out to left. Brantley going back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
From the stretch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Going back is the center fielder, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is in there.
The batter, number 2.
Oh, darn near had his second home run of the ball game. You see, this thing bangs off the wall out there. He's into second with a double.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Racing back the center fielder. Still going back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Well, it's been a big inning already, and they tack on another run here on the sacrifice fly. But at this point, I think defensively, you're just happy to take an out.
Number 3 will try it again. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far.
And on the mound, he's thinking, great. Hey, just throw it. Gone!
Two-run shot to straightaway center. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, we've definitely seen a lot of offense in this game, but the bulk of it's come right here from this guy. I mean, man, I don't even know where to tell you to pitch this guy. He's hitting everything in sight.
Into the box now. Big Daddy, Big Dog.
Big Dog.
Hit hard to short. Lindor is up with it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Yan Gomes digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
First delivery to him on the way. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike one. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Number 30 stands in. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were two pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Santana.
Carlos Santana will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Tap foul at home plate. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And another foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Boomer stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
Boomer.
It's sharply toward third, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
And I'm just surprised that no one in his dugout has seen enough. I mean, this guy is done out there. D-U-N. I don't know what they're waiting for.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from first crosses the plate.
And with that, they're up to an even 20 runs now in the game. And I'll tell you, I like high-scoring ball games as much as the next guy, but enough is enough already. Call off the dogs, man.
First pitch on its way. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Brantley going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, back-to-back well-hit balls are going to get him a run right here. You've got one runner already at second following the double, and he's just going to switch places with him out there as this ball winds up off the wall, and they're getting some good swings right now as they get a run on back-to-back doubles.
In is Joey Votto now. Drilled on the ground is short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, he had that home run earlier in the ball game, and now he's got an RBI single. So he's putting together a pretty nice ball game.
Billy Hamilton stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line down the left field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Smokes this one into deep center field. Center fielder going back at the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Tucker Barnhart strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Right side hit hard. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that fourth and final leg next time through the order.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. 3 runs already home here. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. You're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Taken high and deep to right. Chisenhall racing back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field is 4th in the ballgame as this lead got even wider.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. 4 home runs now in one game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, what, 16, 17 times? What a show he's put on.
Stepping in now, Big Daddy, Big Dog, hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, this place just hasn't stopped buzzing from the last home run. Now, all of a sudden, 1 pitch later, you're watching another guy take a trot around the bases. That just shows you can't take any pitches off in this game.
In now, Boomer. Oh, and now this ball's given a ride as well. Out to deep left center field. Outfield on the move, but this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box, Big Daddy, Big Dog.
Big Daddy, Big Dog.
As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 4th in the ballgame as this lead got even wider.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced that this ball has even come down yet. Goodness gracious. This is a fastball that he absolutely barrels up. And with his strength, this ball's going a long way.
The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
And at this point, he may as well just go ahead and flip the ball underhand to him at the plate because They're just teeing off on him right now. I mean, I don't know what more you need to see.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. One count and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
And they have definitely blown the lid off of this inning now. That's 10 runs that have come in to score. They put this one well out of reach.
Zach McAllister is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Chopped foul right at home plate. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. Jason Kipnis will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
And he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Mike Napoli will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. And as you can see, they are way behind. So standing in, Tucker Barnhart. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Zach Kozar stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. High and deep to center field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 5th in this game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Big Daddy, Big Dog, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And that's going to find the alley for his 5th hit of the ball game. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The batter, third baseman,
Boomer comes to the plate looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game.
And this is exciting, and I wouldn't doubt him at all, Matty. I mean, he's obviously seeing the ball really well right now.
But an atom ball right to him for the first out. Big Daddy, Big Dog comes to the plate looking to improve on what's already been a huge game at the plate. 6 runs driven in his previous at-bats.
Talk about seizing the day. 6 RBIs and counting. What a game.
Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Babe, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Brantley. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, as an offense, you always wish that you could bottle whatever you've got going right now and take it into all your games. Whatever it is, sometimes guys just feed off one another. They start thinking, well, hey, if this guy can hit a home run and then he hits a home run, when I get up there, maybe I can hit a home run too. And now that's 3 home runs they've struck for in this 1 inning.
Billy Hamilton will stand in. He flew out his last time up. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Here's Votto around third. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Apparently, they're not done yet. This is now a 7-run inning, and they've gotten contributions from almost everybody up and down that lineup.
High and deep to right center field. A leap, but it's off his glove. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
We're pretty lucky here defensively that this winds up only a double. You see the leap, maybe a little missed time there as it gets over his head, but fortunately he's got backup to field this thing and get it in quickly. That backup's late in getting there. These are the kind of plays you see inside the Parker zone.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Yeah, I don't know if they really had much of a shot at getting him at the plate, but that's good work to keep the other runner at second base.
Number 3 steps in now. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Under it is the center fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Michael Brantley will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And if you're looking for reasons why you're in the 5th inning here with no runs, there's a prime example right there. They just cannot resist going after pitches like that one there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The right fielder,
All right, folks,
number 8.
montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
To first, Babe comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. The Reds are on top, 37-0. Big Daddy, Big Dog will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
That's disappointing right there. You figure he should get at least one more shot at the cycle before this one's through.
So coming to the plate, Boomer, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
Yeah, all he needs here is the...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. But here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives them a straight challenge. Winds up costing them.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. But once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Into the box now. Babe, line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Joey Votto strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Drilled down the line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is out on a strong throw.
Yeah, trying to get aggressive and take third on the single, but that's going to prove to be a bad decision as they wind up gunning him down.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Now batting.
Tucker Barnhart steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate, and not in time as the second run scores.
Yeah, he squared that one up pretty good. No chance to run this one down as you see it one hop the wall out there, and he'll leads his way into second with a 2-run double.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Hard liner toward short. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score.
Now batting, number 3.
Number 3 steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His 6th of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Now batting, third baseman, Boomer.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His 4th in the ballgame as this lead got even wider.
I think that man's got to be rubbing his forehead saying, what else could go wrong? There is nothing going right for these guys so far, offensively or defensively. And here's another mistake on a play that really should have been routine.
Squared that one up just a little late. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 5th in this game as the blowout continues. Stepping in now, Babe. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 4th in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here. In is Joey Votto now. Lifted the other way to left center. Number 30 is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally... Yan Gomes will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
In now, number 30. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and He hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Big Dog sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, and they remain well behind. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Dan Otero will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, for a relief pitcher, he hasn't given him a whole lot of relief. That's back-to-back singles now since he showed up, and he's in a heck of trouble now.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Number 3 steps into the box. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Things are quickly starting to deteriorate out there on the mound. That's 4 straight hits off him now. This one brings home 2 runs. Might be the hardest hit of the 4. Whatever he's doing, it ain't working.
Chisenhall on the move, 1 down.
Now, looking ahead, we wonder if maybe he'll get one more shot at the cycle. Might need a little help, but it's not over for him yet.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 5th in this game, as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, Big Daddy Big Dog, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That is 6 hits he's given up in just this inning alone. And what are they waiting for, man? You've got to get this guy out of there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, you'll see how late he is on this fastball. I mean, he nearly takes this out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line, and he cruises in with a double.
In is Joey Votto now. And he will flail at a fastball here to start things out. Not looking for that, apparently, and it's strike one. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
The 0-2 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. The run scores from second.
Well, there's been plenty of offense to go around here, but this guy's certainly been one of the key contributors. Give him 2 more RBIs there. That's now 5 for the game. This offensive explosion continues.
Coming to the plate again, Billy Hamilton, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Kipnis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Reds lead this one 55-0. Jason Kipnis will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And that misses inside 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
1 away.
Now batting.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Francisco Lindor stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting.
You know, there's a lot of pressure on the defense to make a play in a game like this. Everything's magnified at this point. So that's a really good job to stay with this ball and make the play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mike Napoli is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a master. Jeff Manship will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Manship.
Tucker Barnhart is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away.
That's a disappointing final at bat there. You figure he probably won't get another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance to say the least.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
The batter.
Number 3 stands in. Into the windup and the pitch. Shot towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Reds are down and ordered, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Michael Brantley will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
You know, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Jose Ramirez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hamilton is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but the finish line, it's starting to come into sight.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
called strike 0-2.
Huh. He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit. Big Daddy, Big Dog digs in, and here he comes again. 4 home runs already under his belt and looking for number 5.
And Matt, I might want to say that this has almost been like batting practice for him, but I'm not sure I've seen anybody hit BP this well.
Number 30 is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Stepping in now, Big Daddy, Big Dog. High fly ball out to deep right field. Chisenhall ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 12.
Babe comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. First pitch of the at-bat. Bullet back up the middle. Number 30 is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Just 4 pitches to set down the Reds, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Yan Gomes will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Number 30 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Struck him out. So now just 1 man stands between he and his no-hitter.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Carlos Santana stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, he's down there getting swarmed by his teammates right now, and he deserves it. Truly one of the best pitching performances that I've ever witnessed. And he puts his name into the record books with that no-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not quite sure what to make of this game. It was kind of a joke, but I don't think anyone's laughing at all those home runs. I mean, my goodness, that is a career for some guys.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 55-0. So long from Cleveland.
4 hours and 1 minute.